So I'm passionate about mental health, partly because of my own personal experience, helping one of basically my best friend, through her own depression and suicidal ideation, and I was able to connect with her in her lowest moments and actually kind of pull her out of that and connect her to help.
When I was in 8th grade, unfortunately my brother's best friend died by suicide, and that really it really affected my family. We had no idea that he was struggling. No one had any idea that he was struggling, and it was really shocking for us, just because we'd always known him as a really happy, joyful kid who would uplift others.
I was lost. I had no idea what was happening, and I didn't know how to help. I wanted to help, but I didn't know how, and I didn't know what platform to use, and I didn't know what I could do. And so it was terrifying.
And after that, I decided to put all of my efforts into mental health advocacy and to try to help the students who are also struggling but didn't feel like they had a voice.
Being someone's friend, you empathize with them, you basically are going through the same challenges with them.
Knowing how many people are struggling every single day, or how many people wish they are not waking up in the morning, it's a lot of information. I think it took a toll on me last year.
I kind of was seeing myself in some of the things she was saying. I could relate to her sadness, and I had been there too.
They think the only way out, the only thing that's going to make things better is to die by suicide, to take their own life. But we know that there is help out there, and that people can get better from whatever they're dealing it with.
Not everything is going to be okay all the time. That doesn't mean there isn't beauty in that as well.
Those moments, even though they feel like the end of the world, they do pass. It is like a physical thing in your mind and brain that maybe it's your chemical imbalance, or it's something that is actually happening in your body that causes you to have thoughts of depression or thoughts of anxiety, whatever it may be.
But everyone has mental health. It's just on a spectrum, and that's something that I've learned, that you have your physical health, however great or worse shape you're in, that exists, but also your mind. You have to take time for yourself to rest and to relax and rejuvenate.
Everyone is very supportive of other people, and they will always encourage others to go ask for help or take care of themselves. It's not that they think mental health is bad or that asking for help is bad in any way. It's just that they find it very hard to ask for help for themselves.
To someone who's struggling, I would say that you are not alone, and help and hope are real.
There are so many resources and so many people in their lives that want to be there for them.
You never really know how someone's doing just from the outside, from their outward appearance. And I think that the most important thing is to truly pull them aside, take the time to ask them, because one, they really appreciate it, and also there are so many people struggling and you may not even realize it. But once you take the courage to ask that question, ask how are you really, that really can make all the difference, because people will open up to you and trust you, and progress will start from there.
We each have our own story, and that story has the power to make a lot of change, to help the world for the better, just as long as we're willing to speak up and speak for others.